Alright, ready to record again. Man, boss. Yeah, so what am I debating today? Well, I got my liquor, man. I got my joint in here, man. You know what I mean? Little Tropicana, you know? Um, Point I'm pondering today. I don't know. I got a few. I always have a few things. I ain't hating on nothing today. Um, I really don't got much to talk about. I just wanted to just sit around and just chit chat on the mic. Uh, arguing with this girl about what's this about a couple movies that she liked, and then she said that I should watch one of which was The Help. I don't see why you would offer a black dude the option to watch The Help. It's kind of fucked up because these movies have they have innately racial content, unintended racial aspects going into them. So you don't want to watch those. I mean, at least from my perspective, you know what I mean. You know, all movies in America have some form of racial content to some degree. That's really the reality of it, but some more so than others. I mean, I made reference to a movie, W.D. Griffin's um, Birth of a Nation. It's like one of the first. It's like one of the most racist movies ever created in American cinema. Yet and still, it's studied and pondered over. People still check it out. I don't know why. You know, First off, man, I got it was just one of those couple of things, man, to help. I think the last movie we ended up discussing was Gone with the Wind. Another movie that I don't think black people should waste their time watching. You know, I mean, these things that I'm just putting them out there because it's like maybe you should just, if you haven't seen them, you should just peer into the idea of them. I'm not saying that you should watch them. I'm saying that you should like check out the biopsy on them and then make your decision from there. Because watching a film ain't gonna help you. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't gonna make you a happier person to see that film. And be like, oh shit, yeah, this movie's gonna make me feel great. Um, Personally, I'm into Shakespeare. I love Shakespeare, man. He got another movie. He has a movie. There's a film being made now. That's already been made, I should say. It's gonna be out in theaters soon. Um, Coriolanus is one of Shakespeare's more uncovered works. Unnoticed works. You have the obvious things like Hamlet, Macbeth, Julius Caesar, and Romeo and Juliet. But there's those films like The Tempest. There's those books like The Tempest and Coriolanus and Tamer of the Shrew. You know those films, those books are more. Those I shouldn't say books, but those works are more of his more not very popular. Under certain circumstances. You have to see them in the right circumstances. I should say. I don't know how to describe it. Um, yeah, but if you're gonna go check out a film, man, check out Coriolanus, man. Go see something. Go see something. Go see Coriolanus because it's worth it. Shakespeare's worth it. You know. Um, Modern American cinema, man, and not should say modern American cinema. American cinema has has held too much of a racial divide up for too long for you to be so comfortable to say, I just want to watch these films and just go on with my life and look for happiness from these films, especially when there's so much subtext and cultural bias that can come out of them. I mean, authors like Shakespeare. One thing I loved about authors like Shakespeare is that they sort of brought race into it, but took race directly out of it and left it sort of open to interpretation. And the interpretation is what makes it a better film. I mean, you take a movie like I shouldn't say a movie, excuse me. You take one of his works, like you take Othello, for example. Othello is one of his greatest works. I mean, and it's one of those films. It's one of those films. It's one of those books. It's one of those areas of his work that encompasses race, but doesn't throw it in your face. Doesn't turn you into. Doesn't make you. Doesn't say, "Hey, this is about race." It could be about anyone, any man, any particular man's level of jealousy, and it was just that these were the characters that were being displayed. And for a long time, that character was played by white dudes because no one would play. I mean, actually, one of the first people, black people to play Othello was what's his name? Well, not Lawrence Fishburne. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm thinking of an older Oscar Micheaux. What was Oscar Micheaux? No, not Oscar Micheaux. Excuse me. I'm sorry. He's one who produced. He produced black films back in the 20s and 30s. Like Oscar Micheaux did. The person I'm thinking of is Paul Robeson. Yeah, Paul Robeson. He he uh you know fell into a lot of great black acting parts. I bring this up just to say that if you're gonna like film, if you're gonna love film, if you're gonna study film, if you're gonna be a part of movie, if you're gonna be a part of film, you should don't be so apt just to study only American film, because American film will bias you like a motherfucker. It'll keep you in a place where you're not really getting a full fledged. I mean, look at foreign films. Check out foreign films. Go see movies like Cachet, and go check out British films and African films. Go to those African film festivals. It's amazing. You learn so much from 'em. I did. I always have. That's why I think I know. That's why I feel like I have a legitimate knowledge on film when it comes down to watching film. I don't know about making them. I don't know about some of the structural factors of it, but I do. I am a very good film watcher. At least I think I know what makes a good film and what I think is a good film. I watched a crappy film today. Movie Apollo 18. I don't mean to call it crappy, but it was just so unexciting that even with this, it's sort of mysterious, um, it's mysterious subtext. You don't know what was really going on. You still got the impression that there was really nothing going on worth paying attention to. You know, I throw a film like that under the bus. I mean, but people will disagree on films. And you get the right to disagree. Um, yeah, you know, but yeah, I just got in a debate about um some of these really bad films that I haven't even seen. Like I haven't seen The Help. I've seen Gone with the Wind only because just a personal something. I'm not suggesting seeing this film. Trust me, by no means am I suggesting that people should see this film. I'm thinking that you should. I'm thinking that at best you should check out the bio, maybe read a book on the subject. Other than that, tell that film to kiss your ass. It's not even worth your viewing time. Trust me. Yeah, man. Ah, phew. Well, it's been a good night. You know what I mean? Been off for the week. Like I said, got my got my Tropicana here doing the thing. Listening to some Currency, just getting it in. Just getting it in. And some nights I just want to do that. I just want to get it in. I don't need to say something to somebody. My roommates is all out on their own business, shooting up people in video games. So I just want talk to the camera. Sometimes I just want to chit chat, run my mouth. Yeah. All right, gotta go.